Hey gang, Menardo here, and I'm on one of my old permissions here in North Clearwater that I've had for probably close to 7 years. Let me show you this intersection. It's been one of the best intersections I've ever gotten. I've got all four sides of the intersection. Dalton and I have come here. Troy and I have come here. Troy brought his brother-in-law here once, and this is the lot that I'm standing on right now, where I got my very first walker, my 1918 walker, off the 1918 house. The house has been torn down, but last time I came here, I believe I eked out 2 or 3 Wheaties, and let me show you how great this corner's been. Alrighty guys, here's my permission, the 1918 lot where I got my very first walker. That house over there, I believe. Alrighty folks, let's take you back to that day in 2018, I believe it is, where I found my first big silver, the walker, 1918 walker, on this 1918 lot. I was brand new to metal detecting, and as a former law enforcement officer, I was pretty much a doubting Thomas, because as a cop, you get lied to all the time. So when I watched all these videos, when I started detecting about people finding walkers and Benjis and silver Kennedys and the occasional peace dollar or 2 real, to be quite honest with you, I thought they were all full of crap. I didn't believe anybody really found that kind of stuff. I just thought people were making videos to try and get views, folks. I never, ever, ever thought people actually found those kind of things, and that I would actually found one coming out of the ground. So here is a very new to metal detecting, a newbie, and very non-believing Menardo on his first $50 fine. All right, now remember, I still had my first machine, my MindLab Xterra 705. I had never found a $50 before. A quarter rings up a 42, and this bounced between a 42 and a 44. So I just thought I was digging for a clad quarter, and it was in roots. So guys, I was taking my shovel and just hacking through roots, thinking I was just going to find me a clad quarter. Hey gang, Rob here. Just want to do a quick intro and some fast announcements before you watch this video. Okay, gang, I've stayed here way too long. I was just going to do this last little bit of section here before I went home. I'm around the side of the house, or the front of the house, whatever you want to call this. I've gotten one more memorial penny. And guys, I was over here by the street. I kept getting a 42, 44 signal, which could be a quarter or it could be a big piece of metal. And guys, I'm going to take off because nobody's going to believe this. I'm going to take off my waste pouch and I'm going to dump it out. Okay? Just because I want to show you what I took out of this hole. Here's what I took out of this hole. Some little hook for a screen door or something like that. I took that, and there it is. I took those 2 things. Okay, that's a safety pin end. Okay, guys? And for once, I rescanned the dirt with my pin pointer. And guys, you're not going to believe this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Guys, that's a walking Liberty $50. Look how bad I hit it with my shovel. Oh my God, guys. I was ready to leave this property. Oh my God. Guys, I haven't found anything more than a silver quarter that you've seen. And, oh man, I'm so upset that I hit that now. But after 2 pieces of metal here, I had to really chop down to get underneath this sidewalk, because part of me actually thought it might have been the rebar in the sidewalk I was getting the signal from. Oh my God, this is kind of the stuff other people find, guys. And you're like, I don't believe anybody finds that stuff. Yeah, well, I wouldn't believe it unless I did it either, guys. Oh my God. All right, guys, I've got my counterfeit foo-foo in my toothbrush in the car. I'm covering this hole up, and I'm stopping for the day, and I'm going to go clean this up at the car. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I was just talking to Miss Christine, the neighbor, again. I went and showed it to her with this huge smile on my face. And, guys, she's 20 years older than me, and she looked right at it and went, you know, that's a 1918. And I went, holy shit, holy. Are you serious? I had to take out my glasses. Guys, I freaking hit a 1918 coin. Oh, my God. Oh, well, maybe when I clean it up, the scratch won't look too bad. All right, let me get to the car. Okay, guys, I got to film this. Like I said, my spritzer bottle won't stand up. The bottom has bowed out. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this. I'm not, so stand by.
Okay, guys, here's just a toothbrush and water. And if it wasn't for those, those cuts I put in it with the shovel, hacking away at those roots down there. Okay, I've never found a $50 before, so I had no idea what ringing it would give me. So obviously they're 42, 44. And I was hacking through a bunch of roots. I didn't take out my little knife. I was using my big shovel. But guys, look at the detail on this thing. Look at that back. This thing had to be dropped right after. This is a 1920 something house, guys. Okay, so this had to be dropped. There's a nick on the back. That's not mine. And this little nick, 2 nicks on the bottom aren't mine. But those 3 bright scratches are for. Shit. Wow. Unbelievable. This coin, I think, satisfies 4 bucket lists, guys. First off, it's my first $50. Second off, it's my oldest silver. Third off, it's my first 100-year coin and my first 100-year silver. My first walking Liberty $50. Oh, this coin takes care of like 7 bucket lists, guys. Unfreaking real. And as happy as I am to found it, is as mad as I am for putting those scrapes on it. All right, we'll clean it up more when we get home. We're heading home now. There's nothing I could do to top that today. I'm heading home. I'm already late. Hey gang, Rob here. I got to make this fast. As you can see, one of the twins is interested in the metal. All right, this will be a quick wrap up because we're going to mainly focus on one thing. No, you cannot play with the metal. Okay, here's the boarded up home property. Guys, I would have really been excited about finding this. This is my first canning jar lid and porcelain inside. As you can see, it's all broken up. It came out of the hole in pieces. But you'll see why I don't need to make a big deal out of this later, as in a few videos from now. And but mainly, guys, the focus is on this beautiful, beautiful 1918D walking Liberty $50. I don't need to show it to you, but I checked on eBay after I found this thing in approximately the same condition, without obviously the scratches from my shovel. One of these just sold on eBay for $122 in this condition. So my best monetary find, I hit numerous times with my shovel. But that's it, guys. That's the beauty of this house. I've hunted the whole property, so I'll probably not be going back to this one, but I do have that one at 1920 house across the street. Wait till you see this. And that turned out not to be true, guys, because at one time there was a fence around the backyard before they tore the house down. And then before they tore the house down, they took the fence down, which gave us access to the backyard for Dalton and I, and more finds came out of the backyard. Walker, that house over there, I believe, is 1920. That's where I got my very first Indian over there. And let's cut in and show you that, because you got to remember, guys, I was brand new to metal detecting. This is my very first Indian head penny I've ever found. And folks, I used to coin collect as a little kid, but I hadn't done that in decades. And when I find this, how do I phrase this? I knew that NEWBIE started in 1909, so I forgot from my childhood coin collecting days that it was a dual year that Indians also went to 1909. So I thought that since Wheaties were 1909, Indians had to end in 1908. So guys, you can clearly see this is a 1909 last year Indian, but I can't accept that because I thought they ended in 08. So I tried making that 9 into an 8 or a 0, and I hope you guys get some laughs out of this because I just sound like a complete idiot. This was even pre-Menardo days, but yep, I'm a Menardo. Saturday, March 17th, St. Patty's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. There's the house, and there's the spot right there. I found my 1918 walking Liberty $50. And here's the nice lady's 1920 house across the street that she gave me permission to do when I was doing that one. So guys, we're going to spend about an hour here today at this 1920 home and see what we can find. Alrighty. Okay, and I can see from the back, guys, it's another memorial. This is going to be an interesting video when I start counting off all the memorials. After 8 copper pennies, memorials, and 1 zinc penny, I got a 3234 reading here, which is either a zinc penny or a token. Now, let me interrupt newbie Rob here. On the old Xterra 705, a copper penny rang up a 36 and a dime ran up a 38. So that means Wheaties being copper, they were also 36. A 32 was a zinc penny. So when this rang up a 32, I thought for sure I was going for a zinc, not realizing that on all mine lab machines that I've used, a zinc penny and an Indian ring up almost the same. So when I said I got a 32 for a zinc or a token, yeah, never found an Indian yet, so it never crossed my mind. And we dug it. And guys, off a zinc penny reading, I get my first Wheatie. Oh, holy shit. No, that's not a Wheatie. Oh my God, guys, it's an Indian head. Oh my God. Let me see if I can find some place with light. I knew the back looked different. Wow, guys, an Indian head. Right here. Look at that, guys, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. And it gave me the same reading of a zinc. I'm going to have to check that. All right, let me put that down. Let me put that right on top of that dirt. Let me unplug my... Holy shit-oly. All right, let's... Look at that, guys. It's giving me a zinc penny. I've never had an Indian head before, so I didn't know it ran as a zinc. Now I'm going to have to dig all the freaking zinc signals, which I've been ignoring out here. All right, guys, my first Indian head. I got my glasses on me. Stand by. All right, guys, literally almost every coin that I dreamed of finding in 2007, I have found in the first 3 months of 2008. I don't know how the hell I'm going to do this. All right, stand by. This soft Florida dirt's been pretty kind to this coin. Let me get it here in the sun. I've got it wet. I've got my glasses on. Well, that can't be 1909 because they didn't make these in 1909, so... It's either going to be 1899 or 1869. Holy shit, if that's an 1869. Let me try and get some more toothbrush on this, guys. Stand by. Okay, guys, I'll see if you can see it here in the light. I've cleaned it with the toothbrush several times. I don't know if you can see that, but in the light, I can see it. It's a 1900, a 1900 Indian head. I missed my first 1800s coin, but guys, officially my oldest coin, 1900. It's pretty wiped, but it's got a date on it. Man, that last 0 keeps looking like a 9, but I know it can't be a 1909 because that's a wheat penny year, so it's got to be a 0. All right, I'll get this home and clean up a little better. All right.
Well, folks, I know this video only showed 2 coins, but I wanted to show you 2 of the very first exciting coins I ever found as a newbie metal detecting, and how excited I was, and that didn't think I'd ever find anything like that. So, guys, the treasure's out there. Here it is, 7.5 years later, and I'm just as excited to be able to go out there and find an Indian head or a 100-year-old coin or 100-year-old silver. Both of those were first for me, and I'd be just as excited finding those today. The treasure's out there, guys. Get out there, go find it, get excited, and dig it. It's out there. Alrighty, folks, thanks for watching. Be safe out there.